So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, it's going to be hard to overlook the creative input of this guy, Mohamed Kudus. I'm not sure what his exact role will be, but for me, he's at his best as a central playmaker, just dropping that little bit deeper, getting on the ball and linking everything up.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Messi. And claimed it back swiftly. Nicely shaped ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
It's run loose here. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that has been cut short. Danso. Oh, it's come loose. Mbappe. Palhinha did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! It's in! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Mbappe! Decent chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Van der Ven getting this one clear. Oh, that's a... Shoots! Sticks it away! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So that's two now without reply. And Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Bentancur. João Palhinha. He has found the way through. Now it's Mbappe. Pedro Porro. And the whistle goes for half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. And we are already promptly back underway. Now it's Saar. He's found a way through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Saka. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Oh no, what has happened here? He's shifting through the gears here. So much time and shapes to shoot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Messi. That's good play. Aimed beyond the defence. Nicely aimed pass. No, it's come to nothing. Saka. Ødegaard. Saar. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
João Palhinha. And he's forced to go back. Spence. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. He's picked his way through. Tries a shot! They've done it! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So is this the start of a comeback? He's in plenty of space here. Yamal! And that would have been game, set and match.
Lamine Yamal, clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3 up.
Looking for the run.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Showing good. There's the shot! That is decidedly lacking. Now this could be a chance. It's Lewandowski! Oh, taken with style. Well, there was to be no other outcome.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
So now the difference is 3. Gently done. 5 minutes to add. And it's Simons. Spence in acres of space out wide. Chance for a shot! And that was very necessary. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was a tale of 2 very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.